Hi everybody, today I am making a healthy breakfast for you. I am making cinnamon chia cereal. Now this is a great alternative to say a hot cereal that you might have in the morning, like oatmeal or cream of rice or cream of wheat, something like that. And we're making this with, like I said, chia seeds, which are really healthy for you, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. We're going to use some cinnamon, because I love it, and some fresh fruit. So I'm Rockin' Robin, and I'm going to show you how to do it right after this. Before we get started with our ingredients, I just want to mention a couple things about chia seeds in case you don't know too much about them. They are a powerhouse full of nutrition, let me tell you. They have a lot of fiber in them, which is really good for those of us that want to increase or make sure we get enough fiber in our diet. So our recipe today is going to call for 2 tablespoons. We're making 1 serving, and of course we can double that up if we want to. But that 1 serving has 10 grams of fiber. So if you need to do that, you need to increase your fiber intake. This is a fantastic way to do it. This also has a fair amount of protein. There's about 5 grams of protein in this little bit of chia seed. And there's phosphorus, there's manganese, there's magnesium. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of good nutrition in these, and they're just great. It's a great way to start off your breakfast. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over our ingredients. All right, so we're gonna need some chia seeds. I've got 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and I'm using light coconut milk. I got mine from Trader Joe's, and I've got 6 ounces. So basically the ratio here is 1 tablespoon of chia seed to 3 ounces of liquid, and that liquid could be anything you want to use. Any kind of milk, any kind of juice, water, anything like that will work. All right, so I'm gonna spice this up and jazz it up with a little organic pure vanilla extract and cinnamon. I've got some cinnamon here, and I'm gonna take the juice from this orange and I'm going to squeeze it right in there and add that, plus I'm going to use some of the zest, some of the orange zest from that. And you want to use organic oranges for this because you're using the zest and you don't want to add pesticides to your breakfast. And here I've got some fresh raspberries. Feel free to use any fruit you want. It can be frozen, it can be, whatever you have and whatever you like. And then for a little more sweetness, again, everything's optional, but I have a few organic raisins here, just a few. There's a lot of sugar in raisins, so you want to keep your sugar to a minimum. All right, guys, so here's all we have to do to make this simple and easy breakfast. You're going to love it. All right, so I've got my coconut milk right here, and I'm going to pour in my chia seeds. Just dump them right in, and I'm just going to go ahead and add my cinnamon. You can add as much as you like. I think a nice half a teaspoon for 1 serving is pretty darn good for me. That's what I like. I'll drop that in there. I'm going to add a drop of vanilla extract, probably about 1/4 teaspoon. Remember now, we're just making 1 serving. But you can easily double, triple, quadruple this recipe, no problem. I'm going to stir this around. We can toss in the raisins, why not? And I'm going to add the orange juice. Actually, I think I'll add the zest first. I love the zest. Those orange oils just really add some nice flavor to this. And then I'm just going to squeeze some of this juice in here. Then I'm going to give this a nice little stir, and we're going to let this sit to give the chia seed time to absorb all the liquid and thicken up. So while that's thickening up, I want to ask you guys a question or two. Now, if you've had, hot chia cereal before, how do you make yours? What do you put in it? How do you jazz it up? How do you spice it up? How do you make it nice and healthy? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you guys do. And then also, the second thing I want to ask you is, what does chia mean? All right, how many of you know what that word means? So let me know in the comments below, okay? Our chia seeds have been thickening up here. I want you to have a look at this and you can see how thick it's gotten. All right, you see that? Wow, nice and thick. It makes a great breakfast, guys, let me tell you. And if it gets too thick, you can always thin it down, or if it's not thick enough, you can always add a few more chia seeds to it and let it thicken up, okay? So you can always play with it, get the consistency that you like, so it's perfect. All right, so now what I like to do, it's kind of cool. So for breakfast, I like to heat it up. You can either pour this into a saucepan, heat it up on the stove, or you can do like I'm going to do, is I'm going to stick this in the microwave. Once you've got your cereal hot, what I like to do is I like to add about a cup of fruit to my chia seeds. And then I just pour my, whoopsie, there goes my microwave. I like to just pour my chia right over the top, and it's breakfast time, guys. Delicious, satisfying, filling. The fiber, it keeps you full, you know, for hours. I mean, it's really, really good. And then all you do is just enjoy your breakfast. I'm gonna give it a taste. Here we go. That is a very, very delicious breakfast, guys. I can taste the vanilla, the cinnamon. I like the orange zest and a little bit of orange juice. This has just enough sweetness for me. The coconut milk gives it a little bit of sweetness, but if you need more or you'd like more, you can certainly add honey, agave nectar, whatever you like. But I think you're gonna like this. This is really delicious. You know, I was even thinking about making one chocolate flavored for dessert, because this goes really well as a dessert as well. I've had this cold with my frozen fruit. It's almost like a fruit sorbet kind of. It's really delicious, and so this thing is just, these chia seeds are just so versatile. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that button. I'll leave it right over here, and you'll be notified of new videos when they come out. Thank you so much for watching today. I do appreciate it, and I especially appreciate it when you share the video. It really helps me out. Thanks again, everybody. Give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.